Hi, I'm Jeff Whiting with Senior Transition Services, and in today's video we're going to discuss assisted living options in Michigan. You're watching today because you want to know what are the options for assisted living in Michigan. And that could be from Ann Arbor, Metro Detroit area, Livonia, Royal Oak, the Flint area, all of Michigan. So let's take a look at some of the options that you have. Assisted living, for some people, there's really three different types, and that would be the institutional type assisted living complex. You have your adult foster care homes, and then your skilled nursing facilities. I am going to touch a little bit about independent living, but that'll be at the end. Let's talk about the differences with the assisted living communities that are available throughout Michigan and in your particular area. You'll have the assisted living communities that are that institutional type setting. And what I mean by that is, they have a lot of different options for their residents. It could be a studio apartment, it could be a suite, could be companion suites as well. But they also offer a lot of different activities for seniors. And that could range from different church denominations that bring in chaplains to be able to provide these types of services for the residents. They offer activities for them, such as crafts. They may have sing-alongs where they bring in people to do music. They want their residents to be active, so they're able to provide that. And that's the reason why a lot of those types of communities, the prices that they have range. I mean, it could be from $3,500 to, let's say, $7,000 and up. So what you need to know when you look at a facility like that is whether or not they're all inclusive, because that means there will be no surprises. You want to know that whatever the fee is for the monthly rate, that's what it will be, and everything else will be included. Let's talk about another option for assisted living, and that would be an AFC, which is otherwise known as an adult foster care home. And these a lot of times can be just a few beds. Some adult foster care homes may have up to 20 beds or whatever they can handle. So what is different about those types of homes versus an assisted living community that had the other services that were provided would be that they're not going to have as many activities available because it's a small group home. They're going to provide the services that is actually needed for their care and for their activities of daily living, their ADLs. So that person that needs help with bathing, feeding themselves, dressing, those are group homes are going to be a great option for you. If you're looking for the type of home or assisted living complex that is able to provide all those other activities where they're bringing in, church services and sing-alongs and stuff like that, that may not be available at an AFC. The adult foster care homes are primarily there to provide that care, and that's what they're going to do. But they're also going to be able to provide the services for physical therapy that needs to be brought into the home, or a visiting nurse, a visiting physician. So you never have to worry that care won't be provided for when they need that type of care. But the bingo and doing crafts and other types of activities, some may have it and some may not, and that's what you need to know, because the differences in the pricing between adult foster care homes and an assisted living community that we discussed could be a big difference from a financial budget. So that's one of the things why you want to look at an AFC, is to meet your financial budget. Now, you're going to want to ask them the same question: are they all inclusive? Because you don't want to have those situations where you have the surprises at the end of the month that you owe more money than what you were expecting. Another option that really is not an option, but some people think that it is a long-term care facility. A skilled nursing facility is what they're known as. And many people are there before they ever go to assisted living because they may have been there for rehab. They were in the hospital. The hospital had to discharge them to a skilled nursing facility for the rehab services, and your physical therapists that are there, your nurses that are help providing that care. Once those services are no longer needed by them, then it's no longer skilled care. So that's when the family is notified that they have to find an assisted living place for their loved one if they're unable to go back into their normal home environment. If they're able to go back home, great, you may be able to have some home health care type services brought in. But if they have to go to an assisted living, then that's where those other communities and adult foster care homes are going to come into play. But there are some facilities for skilled nursing care that many family members will say, can't their loved one stay there? No, you can't unless you need skilled care for that facility. So those would be three that I would talk about, with two of them being true assisted living. Now I'd like to briefly mention about independent living. Independent living is for those seniors that are still very mobile. They can take care of themselves, and it's a great option. They're able to get a lot of services provided for them, all of their meals. A lot of times you'll have an a la carte option to be able to have all of their meals, or they can still cook for themselves. They may take place in different activities that the independent living home offers. They also offer transportation to go out into the community. So those are some great services. Now, though, if your senior loved one is having some or showing signs that they need help, you can have some a la carte services brought in for maybe med management, making sure that they're taking their pills each and every day. Maybe they need help with their laundry service, and those, again, what I call ADLs, activities of daily living. If you need those types of services, now that's going to be an additional charge above and beyond your monthly rate. And it's great that it's available and your loved one may be able to stay in that environment, but it also may become where it's more expensive to stay in that environment than going to another assisted living type complex or an adult foster care home. That specific situation and circumstance is completely up to the family and what they want to be able to do. So hopefully, taking a look at the assisted living options in Michigan, there's plenty of them. It all depends on what you're looking for, where you're at. And if it's something that you feel that you need help in finding, this is what Senior Transition Services does. Don't be overwhelmed with the process. We're here to help you. It's a free, no-cost service. We're a senior referral agency that will sit down with you, discuss what's important to you, what is the specific need that you're looking at. It could be the quality of care. It could be that you want an adult foster care home. No, you don't want that. You want your loved one to be in an assisted living complex that offers church services and different activities. So that's what we're here for. And if you need that, there's a number of ways to contact us. You can find us on our social platform, our website, or you can give us a call and we'll be happy to sit down and discuss your needs. Really appreciate you watching today. If you like today's content, please click the subscribe button below and also leave us a comment on what other senior issue topics that you would like us to address in the future.